Hi, I'm Corco. I'm the CEO and a director of Sitka Gold Corporation. I'm standing here at the RC Gold property in the Yukon. We're into our second month of our winter diamond drilling program, following up on our spectacular results from our last hole announced in December 2021 that returned 220.1 meters, running 1.17 grams per ton gold, and included 50.5 meters running 2.1 grams per ton gold. So really excited about starting this program off early this year. It's part of a 10,000 meter planned program that will go on through the spring and the summer. Looking forward to getting an early start here on bringing in some news. I'd like to give you a little bit of a background on Sitka Gold and also what our plans are for 2022. The company itself went public in 2018 and it focused on gold, silver, and copper exploration. It has several properties in North America, in Arizona, Nevada, Nunavut, and the Yukon. The company has a market cap of about 15 million and around 127 million shares outstanding. The company also has a very experienced management team, combined over 150 years of exploration experience all over the world. Myself, I'm a geologist, a mining engineering technologist, and a gemologist. I have many years in the field and in the boardroom, and I've been credited with a 2 million ounce gold discovery in the past. I've also put 2 mines in production. So our team, including myself, is very, very well experienced. Starting with Arizona, our Burro Creek mine, it has a historical resource of around 5 million ounces in silver and 120,000 ounces in gold. It was scheduled to go into production in the 1980s. The price of gold dropped below 400 and it got shelved. So Sitka is fortunate enough to have a deposit there that didn't get mined, was drilled twice, and we've been able to step out from there and prove that this mineralization carries on through the mountain and breaks out in an outcrop on the other side about 1.5 kilometers away. We put 10 drill holes in that in 2020 and confirmed that this mineralization continues. And now we're waiting for BLM approval to further drill the last kilometer of that property. In Nevada, our Alpha Gold property, it's in the Carlin district around the projection of the Cortez Trend. This was a conceptual geological model that we went in and started working on. And over the last 3 drill programs, we've confirmed that we actually do have a Carlin type signature. And our last drill hole brought back over 1 gram per ton over 3 meters in the right stratigraphy. So we're really excited to go back there. We just got our permits for further drilling. We expanded that property, doubled the size of it last fall, and just signed a contract with a local drilling company to mobilize back to the property as soon as possible. So Alpha is an active project of ours that we're going to be following up on very soon. Up in the Yukon here, the RC Gold property. This is a road accessible, district scale property that covers over 376 square kilometers. It's got several targets for intrusion related gold, and we've focused on this one for the last couple of years. 2 years ago, we identified this 100 to plus 500 ppb gold in soil anomaly within an area called the Saddle Eiger Zone. We went in there and put 4 drill holes into this target, and some of these holes were 800 meters apart. They all hit gold from the collar to the bottom. They averaged around 300 meters. All of those holes carried intervals that were as good or better than the grade being mined at the new Eagle mine, which is around 0.65 grams per ton gold. So to give you an idea of one of those drill holes, hole 2 returned 100 meters of 0.82 grams per ton gold. So we went back last year in 2021, more aggressively, did a 5,000 meter program, another 15 drill holes, got some spectacular assay results. Another thing that I want to mention on RC Gold, this area is surrounded by active placer operations that bring in thousands of ounces every year of gold. Interestingly enough, this drainage, that hole 21 and we're drilling right now, had identified new placer gold in the last couple of years. We're suggesting that possibly this placer is coming from this in situ gold that we're discovering right now. So it's very, very interesting correlation there. We've also been able to identify other outcrops around this area that we haven't had an opportunity to look at before that are bringing back grab samples as high as 12 grams per ton. So a very fertile area, good possibility of several million ounces in this area based on what we've seen to date. There's also high-grade bonanza zones that we're cutting through these veins. While hole 21 had 20 centimeter vein that ran 37.5 grams per ton, hole 19, that's about 600 meters to the east, cut a vein there that was 30 centimeters that ran 39.5 grams per ton. Those aren't the only two high-grade veins. We've been seeing this in a lot of our drill core and a lot of the soil samples, or the surface samples. So we have this system is interlaced with high-grade bonanza style veining as well. Going forward here, we're going to be looking at bringing a second drill rig in the spring and have two drills going here to accomplish our 10,000 meters of drilling and primarily focused in this area. Also, we are going to be focused on a couple other areas in this property that we've done soil sampling, over 700 soil samples last year, following up on some prospecting. We did over 1,200 line kilometers of airborne mag in January of this year, and we've identified two areas that are drill ready, and we want to follow up on those two independent of this whole gold zone here. So we feel that this property is very fertile and has the potential to host several intrusion-related gold deposits that are economical. Sitka is well set up to have constant news throughout the year because of starting this winter drill program early and following up with two drills and Alpha Gold coming online as well. We'll have constant news coming out throughout 2022. We raised over $9.2 million last year. We're fully funded for these drill programs, and so there's going to be a lot of good information coming out over the next little while. One other thing that I'd like to mention is we have two other properties. One is the OGI property. It's a SEDEX style target that we did some ground gravity surveying this fall. We've got the data back and we're reviewing that right now. Our Coppermine River project in Nunavut, we're applying for a drill permit there. We've discovered sediment-hosted copper showing that we've got samples back that's as high as 14% copper and 2 ounces of silver. Two gravity surveys done over the last few years have shown that there's an anomaly underneath this, and we think it could be the in situ sediment-hosted copper. We'll keep you posted on that. If you'd like any more information, please go to our website, sitkagoldcorp.com.